All right, guys. Let's do market forecast for this week. It's been a while. I did one of these about 2 weeks, I think, but that's behind us now. So let's take a look at what I think will happen this week in the market, and maybe next week as well. So 2 weeks ago, I marked out this weekly bearish breakout block. You can see it here. These two candles here that were before it happened before price drove below these lows, and then price changed direction. So those are a breakout block to me, right? So breakout block right there. And I said, if this breakout block did not hold, I expect price to just run through to this bottom here. Okay. And I also marked out this daily bullish order block. But now what I believe is going to happen is that since price reacted to this breakout block, we might see price reaching up into this bearish proportion block or bearish order block. Let's just leave that order block to keep things simple. Right, so, and this is a weekly fair value gap here as well. And just ignore this orange or this purple box here. I'm trying to test out something on my own, so let's just leave that, just ignore it, right? So now I expect that, okay, this place is going to act as liquidity as well, and my target for the week will be up here. That is if we see a secure break in market structure on DXY. I've seen a break in market structure on EURUSD and GBPUSD, so I expect DXY's BMS to just be a matter of time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead to delete this bullish order block, because I believe that since price has already reacted to this breakout block, if price should come down here again, this is not going to be respected at all. We're just going to drive toward this low. So I'm deleting that here. And this is the monthly fair value gap, as you can see, that I marked out weeks ago. You can see it's monthly fair value gap here. And so we move down to the daily charts, and you can see the nice reaction from the bullish breakout block, the weekly bullish breakout block, and this is our weekly fair value gap. So you can see price moving higher, taking out all these highs as liquidity. Okay, and that is basically what I see coming. Okay, so once we get up here, I would wait for price to give us more breakdown to the downside, or probably, which I think is less likely, maybe push higher. But yeah, we are still within this daily bearish order block. Who knows, price may just roll over here, but I highly doubt it. I think up here is extremely likely. So moving on to EURUSD, we can just transpose everything we have here onto EURUSD. This chart looks kind of messy. Let me just zoom in. Let me zoom in here. All right, so we can. This is a monthly breakout block. Let's just ignore this part. All right, so zooming in here, this is the fair value gap on the weekly chart for EURUSD, and this is the order block for EURUSD, and this is what price reacted on for EURUSD's daily order block. Let's go to the lower time frame to see clearly. So these three candles, 1, 2, 3, daily order block for me, and you can see price has broken down, taking out this low. Okay, it took out this low, and that is a break of market structure for me. So, and I'm believing that price go lower from here. Okay, and then this daily average here, I feel like price should get in there and give me a sell opportunity down into this fair value gap, and ultimately this order block down here for that was on the weekly chart. So in here, I'll be looking for stop runs on the lower time frames, return to fair value gaps, all those kind of things that would quantify or qualify a trade. Qualify my trade lower. That is EURUSD. Moving to GBPUSD. GBPUSD hit the bearish weekly breaker block as well. Very, very similar price action, right? Because everything is paired with the USD. But I'm feeling like GBPUSD is a little bit strong, so we might just not reach down into this place here, because this portion now, price has already reacted inside this fair value gap and pushed higher. So I feel like this might not really go low. It might just come down to this daily order block here and continue higher. All right. So all we need to do now is to look for an entry on a intraday chart. So I marked out this fair value gap on the 4-hour chart, and price is currently moving away from it, but I am anticipating that we might run up in there. If not, I'd find something else that would lend well to a sell opportunity here. Okay, so the fair value gap is even wider on the 1-hour chart, but this is my alert here. Check for sell. You can see I'm expecting a sell there. Okay, and this will be my target. First target, second target. And on gold, I'm expecting gold to retrace all the way down here, but it might not. And I am not willing to sell gold at all. I am not willing to sell gold because it is really in a strong uptrend, like I've been calling it to go higher, but it is even surpassing my expectations of going higher. So I am not looking to sell it at all. So I'm just going to wait. If it gets to a place that's reasonable for a buy, I would buy gold. So probably at this level. Okay, probably at this level here. Okay, I'm not saying I'm buying here, I'm just saying probably here I might find opportunities, or I might just wait for it to retrace down to this weekly mitigation block here. But I will check for opportunities here definitely, but I'm not willing to do anything crazy here. Any trade I'm taking here, it will be short term. I'm not trying to do any long-term predictions here, because we are in a period of uncertainty and it is really driving the price of gold haywire. Okay, so that's that. For US 30, I'm looking to buy in here. Okay, but if price should violate this other block here, then we are coming down to this mitigation block on the daily chart. Okay, but this right here is good for me to buy, and there is even a fair value gap here on the 1-hour chart. Okay, so let's say imbalance on the 1-hour chart here, and that could lend well to anybody looking for buying opportunities. But I'll delete that because I just want to operate with PDRA that I'm very familiar with. So this other block here, and S&P 500, I don't trade it anymore, at least for the moment, because it's going to be too many things at the same time for me. So I think this 4, that is EURUSD, GBPUSD, gold, and Dow Jones, I think these 4 are okay. And that would wrap up the market forecast for today. I wish you the best this week.